Whoosh! A monstrous wave struck a person on stage. Suddenly, mind went blank. Vision, blur. Mouth goes dry. Can I have some water, please? This is the mind voice. Stomach, butterflies all over. All the cue cards, oh my God, went to waste. Somebody is calling. It's your turn. Speak, speak. And then the speaker starts stammering, stuttering, blabbering. Nothing was working out. Physiologically, psychologically, mentally, dumb stuck. Does these symptoms resonate? Many of you here? Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this moment, this feeling has got a name. This monstrous thing, science calls it glossophobia, the fear of presenting on stage. But the good news is, you don't have to be worried. It's but natural. People have to come over it. I'm not here to describe this fear. I'm not here to come and scare you. I'm here to show you how, as young people, you can crush this monster, belittle this monster, put it in your pocket like a small thing, and walk up to the stage. And next time it knocks your door, you say, bye-bye, I am ready for it. I request all of you to raise your right hand, please, and then your left hand, and start swinging. Start swimming. By doing this for minutes, hours, days, sitting here, can you learn swimming? No. Where do you have to go? In the pool. That's right. The same strategy works for public speaking. Sitting there, glued up to the chair, correcting your dress, your eye contact, your gestures, postures, tone, intonation. Nothing works. You have to come here. You have to come here. From there to here. I would like to narrate a story. There was once a little boy who was very, very ambitious, and he wanted to be a public speaker, and he participated in a very beautiful competition. And the topic given was camel. And I was asked to go and judge this whole set of students. Everybody started talking about camel, one after the other. As usual, camel is called the ship of the desert. A camel has got a hump on its body. A camel has long eyelids, and so on and so forth. After 20 participants, I got bored. I said, let me change the topic. And I said, the next child who's coming to perform here is going to talk about an helicopter. Brouhaha spread all over the class. Chaos and confusion because nobody was prepared for helicopter. One little boy out of the blue, he comes out. He says, ma'am, can I go next? I said, yes. Helicopter? He said, yes. And then he started. What I am doing right now is what the little child did. Good morning, everyone. On my first birthday, my father bought me an helicopter. On the second birthday, my father bought me a bigger helicopter. On the third birthday, my father bought me a bigger helicopter. I said, did I do a mistake giving him this topic? And then out of the blue, he said, on my fourth birthday, I told my father, Father, no more toy helicopters. I want to fly an original one. And believe me, when I woke up on the fifth birthday, I am sitting in an helicopter. I'm saying bye to my mummy, my house, my maids, and my father is flying me all over. He took me over the mountains, rivers, seas, and suddenly he took me over a desert. And on the desert, I saw a camel. A camel is called the ship of the desert. A camel has got a hump on its body. A camel has eyelids. And then so beautifully, he connected. And I gave the prize to this boy. You don't have to be perfect to start. I have seen many people. I have 2 daughters. Both of them are girls. All of you three children stand in a straight circle. Why are you looking at the monkey outside when I'm here? Such blunders can happen. I remember when I was a final contestant in the national level oratory competition. Top 3. 15 seconds. Believe me, just 15 seconds. Had I presented, I would have won that national title. But I lost. I was not perfect. I was not ashamed. I was proud because I took a chance. I'm reiterating this. You don't have to be perfect to start. So what you have to do? Breathe. Relax. Visualize. Prepare. Come here and start. Many times we see that people have to be very creative and spontaneous when it comes to public speaking. When I was facilitating a critical analysis program and creativity program, young minds were there. I asked everybody to give them one single task of coming and drawing small straight lines on the board. But none should resemble the other. Everybody came and drew their part. And as it grows, the competition increases. No space on the board. 2 last children came on the stage, and one placed a dot. I said, I asked you to do a straight line. He said, ma'am, this is a straight line. I said, how? Ma'am, this is a straight line that goes like this. I said, yes, how could I not think about it? And the next but one child came, and he placed another smaller dot, because no copying, right? So he placed a smaller dot. He said, ma'am, this is my line. I said, no. He said, no, ma'am, this is a different line. I said, how? Explain. He said, this line comes like this. And this is the presence of mind. As a speaker, you all have to develop. Everybody has to curate. One has to be an amazing reader. One has to be a shrewd listener. But then the first intention starts when you want to come from there till here. You have to be spontaneous. Talk from your heart. Talk what you know. Talk what you really feel and resonate to yourself. Be natural. With practice, with presentations, things will work wonders. I would like to narrate another incident of Miss Briganza. Miss Briganza had her first ever flight experience. Like any other excited traveler, she went quickly, way ahead of the time, and she went all around the airport, clicking pictures, selfies, posting things, and doing a lot of online shopping. After some time, she was tired, and she sat down. When she sat down, something curious, caught her eye. What was it? It was a simple weighing machine. Curiosity is human. This lady was no exception. She took a coin, gently walked up, and stood there, putting the coin, waiting for the small little card. But to her alarming dismay, this happened to be a talking machine. The machine started talking. He said, hello, Miss Briganza. You're 40 years old. You're weighing 80 kgs, and you're waiting to board your 4 o'clock flight to Bangalore. She said, how can a machine be so accurate? Muddled. She went and sat down. After a few minutes, you know what a woman would have thoughts like? She went back to the weighing machine. She stood on it again, and the machine started laughing. Hi, Miss Briganza. You're still 40 years old. You're weighing 80 kgs, and you're here to board your 4 o'clock flight to Bangalore. She started looking, where is the camera? How can a machine get all my information correctly? And all this muddle is going on in her mind. She went into the washroom, begged, borrowed, or stole, but she disguised herself into a male, not forgetting the mustache with the mascara. Manly walk. Last time she comes and steps on the weighing machine. This time, the weighing machine started weeping. Hello, Miss Briganza. You're still Miss Briganza. You're still 40 years old. You're still weighing 80 kgs, but you just missed your 4 o'clock flight to Bangalore. Many of us keep wrestling with so many opportunities that come our way. May work, may not work. Should I go? Should I not go? Let that be. I'll be here in my comfort zone. And this fight keeps going around. Yes or no? Can I hear a voice? Yes or no? And if you overthink, you miss the bus. I don't want yet another Briganza from this group. All you have to do is just start. From there to here. Number 2, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to take a decision. Number 3, do not hesitate. Be spontaneous. Number 4, be creative. Come up front, talk naturally. Number 5, do not overthink. You overthink, you miss the bus. The next big thing is your voice. The next big thing is when you come here, stand as a speaker. We swap, I in the audience and you as a speaker. God bless, good luck, stage is all yours. Just speak. Thank you.